John, how did you feel when you heard that the Preljocaj dance troupe was coming to Atlanta?
Well, it was like a gift. And in fact, usually we would have to go to France, which is of course a joy. Anytime you can go to France, that's really special. But to learn that a giant in the industry, one of the world's most gifted imaginary, actually risk-taking choreographers was going to be presented here in our own city at the Rialto Theater at Georgia State, that's huge. That's huge for dance.
What makes him such a special choreographer?
You know, it's difficult to really imagine in the heart and mind of someone who has this insight to speak to us through choreography in a way that universally moves you. He's a poet of dance. And of course, most of the time, you don't speak in dance. And so there's something that is very pure and very heartfelt when the choreography actually, you become immersed and drawn in, and it changes you. You're always reflecting on it. It's not something that when the curtain goes down, your experience is finished. With Preljocaj, he keeps coming back to you. That's a unique gift.
Did you think that the performance at the Rialto did his work justice?
Indeed. Empty Moves was performed by artists, dancers from his own ensemble. In a sense, dancers who are working with someone day after day, they kind of become disciples of a process. It's like oxygen. They begin to breathe in the qualities. They begin to, in the sense of collaboration, almost anticipate the beautiful mysteries of how that all works and comes together. So to have his own artist in Atlanta performing the work is as good as it gets.
Were you enthusiastic about the concept of France Atlanta 2010 underscoring innovation as a quality?
France Atlanta 2010 is so significant in the depth of all that was presented. What an enormous commitment, and it was very inspiring. Innovation, of course, is something that we are all curious about. We all want to get acquainted with what's in the moment, where is it going, why, how can we be a part of it? And I think that you know, France 2010, Atlanta, a relationship, those are opportunities that really bring the curtain up on the vision of the relationship of the future. The Southeast and Atlanta, things are happening. There are dynamics, there's imaginative commitments that I think are moving us all forward in an interesting and wonderful sense. But also, there are rewards to what we learn from our colleagues in another country. I mean, my children being able to experience opportunities that enrich their perception, it's very important. And that's just a metaphor for the bigger sense of community. So bringing these two communities, and the arts, in a way, have a special capacity because it's non-political. The arts are about people's hearts and minds, their feelings, their imaginations. They bring cultures and communities together in ways that work very wonderfully. So I think France 2011, they're probably already getting started on that because it's a big deal. It's a big job. It's a big commitment, and I look forward to that.